Hello. So I know it's kind of late, but I'm gonna go ahead and be real with y'all. Like I was procrastinating to do this video. I told myself that I'm gonna start going live and just talk, and just share, like, cause I feel like I got like a lot of good stuff and that I like to share. And so I was procrastinating. Like literally, I called my boyfriend and I was like, "Babe, I'm supposed to go live." And I try not, like, if I have like a list of things to do within the day, I try not to go to bed until everything is done. So I call my boyfriend, I'm like, "Babe, I'm supposed to go live. Hey John. But I don't know what I'm gonna talk about anymore." And I had it on my mind to talk about what's titled, and it is, what is your contribution to the world? But then I like start making up all this other stuff, and he was like, well, because he was trying to help me like come up with some content to post today. And he was like, well, on the count of three, what's the first thing to come to your head? And I was like, happiness. So I'm gonna like just talk a little bit, and hopefully you can find value in the content that I'm gonna start sharing. And in this video, again, I titled it, what is your contribution to the world? And I have some notes because I don't want this video to be too long, and I want to make sure I am sharing valuable content with y'all. So if you like it, definitely drop some thumbs up below and let's just talk about it. So what is your contribution to the world? So actually there's a meme, and what I'm gonna do as soon as I end this video, I'm gonna drop it in the comments below. There's a meme and there are like two guys talking, and one guy, he literally asked, they're sitting at a table, and the guy, he's like, so what do you do? And then the other guy answered, he was like, oh, I'm a cashier. And then the other guy who was asking the question, he was like, no, not what you do for money. What do you do for the world? And I feel like a lot of times in life, hello, Jabari, a lot of times, like, people, I know even like me, sometimes I just feel like I'm going through life and I feel like, man, I don't know what I'm doing, or like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in life. I don't know what I'm supposed to be going for. And it kind of reminds me of this meme, like, what is your contribution to the world? So my boyfriend, he like always puts out content and everything, and what he said was pretty much your contribution to the world is like your passion or your purpose to drive forward towards your ideal of success, and it makes our souls thrive. And to break that down, so I know a lot of times, hey Shakila, girl, we all going through it. We'll talk about that later. But she pretty much just said she's going through that right now in life. We trust me, we'll all go through it. But to break down what my boyfriend said about your contribution to the world, pretty much I know we all hear it about like, what's your passion, what's your purpose? And I think I'll do a separate video about passion and purpose, because I feel like that could get kind of lengthy as well. Hello, Logan. But pretty much it is like why people live, like why people get that little boost to get up out of bed every morning. And I heard this other quote by one of my mentors. His name is Eric Worre, and he said, growth and contribution makes us happy. It is the mission in life. Hey, Harriet. So pretty much as far as growth and contribution, I feel I can relate to that so much, because I feel like that's honestly one reason why I left the military, is because I felt like I wasn't growing and I felt like I wasn't doing anything. Like, me personally, I'm so grateful. Like I say it all the time, I'm so grateful for my military experience, but I just felt like I literally joined the military, and 7 years I hadn't moved around. Like I literally had been stationed at Langley in Virginia for 7 years. Like I was just there, and I wasn't getting like a lot of the opportunities that would have like fulfilled me. Like I ranked up and stuff like that, but I personally wasn't getting opportunities, and I wasn't doing things that were making me happy. So that's why I just personally decided to get out of the military. I mean, and I know like it's scary, because a lot of people are like, oh, you're so, like, I did 8 years total, and they're like, oh, retirement and stuff like that. But me personally, I wanted to live a happy life. Like I wanted to be fed. Hello, Brianna. Hey, babe. My boyfriend's on too. I wanted to be fed, and I wanted to live, and I didn't want to be you know, I didn't want to be one of those people who like look back on life and have a lot of regrets. So I knew that if I had a chance to take control of my own happiness, there was the opportunity, so I did it. So I know I kind of got off of track, but no, actually not really. But growth and contribution is what makes us happy. It's the mission in life. So if you are doing what you feel like your purpose or your passion is, or you're giving back to the world. And when I say the world, it doesn't have to be any like big scale of thing. It can be literally, if you want to be a good parent, like if you want to be, a good teacher, or if you want to be like even if you want to be good at your career, like if you are, I don't know, if you work at a plant and you literally love your job and you literally just want to be a good person, like literally that's your contribution to the world. Because as long as you are authentically happy and authentically yourself, and you're giving back, like you're literally living your purpose. You know what I'm saying? So let me make sure I'm saying all my notes. I feel like I'm all over the place. Yeah, so pretty much your contribution to the world is what makes you feel like you are growing and contributing. And it's not so much what you're doing for money. It's more so what you do and giving value back to people around you. What you're, hey back Bailey, what you're doing as far as giving back to, I don't know, like just doing good and being a good person in the world. So I hope y'all got value from that. I did not want this to be too long. Hopefully, I don't know. This is just something I'm trying out. I don't know if actually I do. I want to continue to do lives. But I just want to talk about things that like I'm really like inspired by. Like honestly, I'll use myself as an example again. Like for me, my contribution to the world, I personally feel like my thing, my purpose, my passion in life, I love to talk about growing, and I love to talk about success, and I love to talk about being positive. I don't know, I'm just made like that. I don't know why. I've questioned it a lot, and I've like had a lot of talks and prayers about it, but that's just what I like. And so one thing that I feel like my purpose is to inspire other people to go after their goals and their dreams and their inspiration. So that's why a lot of the stuff that I talk about is literally the things that's on my mind. Why? I don't know. But I did this video. I don't know. I feel like it was a hot mess. So I really hope that you guys do get value. If you did feel like you got a little bit of value, or you kind of understand what I'm talking about, definitely drop a thumbs down below. And also, like, if you do want to talk about some other like personal development things, I definitely can go live, and because I want to get my live game up, y'all, and we definitely can talk about it. But all in all, what I really want to know, and I hope that you can like think about it over the night, is what is your contribution in the world? Like, what do you feel like your purpose is? Like, what do you feel like your passion is in the world? Because at the end of the day, whether you believe it or not, like we all are here on this earth during this time, and not even just during this quarantine, just point blank period. We're all here. Thanks, Bailey. Literally because there's something that we're supposed to fulfill in life. And I just know, for me personally, I do not want to be on my deathbed and have a lot of regrets. So face your fears, because I did get nervous while doing this video. So hopefully y'all can see, like, literally even me, because a lot of people are like, oh, Zay, you just so good at speaking. I get nervous. So I hope that you did find value. And literally, if you think about your contribution to the world, like literally drop it down below, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a good night.